8 hours in a stream, times that by 5 days. No, actually it is possible. Hold on, I just can't maths. I am streaming, so therefore I cannot maths. I knew I calculated this shit. I was really tactical about this. It would be redeemable halfway through the stream if nobody redeemed something. And if somebody was redeeming stuff all throughout stream, they still technically could afford it by the end of the week. Okay, got it. There we go. I knew I had something. I knew I calculated these things with brain power. I don't know. I think I did the trade with them already. It's one of those things where it's like, when planning an event and stuff, there are just some times where it's like, okay, why did I make this, or why did I add that? And if I don't have a note for why I did the thing, I've really got to like try to remember it. And usually if I'm trying to plan an event, I somehow do my best work planning the shit when I am tired and or have not slept. When I planned this event this year, I did it right after the RimWorld stream, where I had been up for like most of the day and ended up being awake for like 27 hours while I was planning it and stuff. So whatever I ended up with by the end of it, I hope is correct, you know? So yeah, that's unfortunately how it was. I also feel like putting like the fence just on the spot here, so even if this door is open, they can't get out. I'll put that on both sides. I know it's going to slow them down passaging through, but just in case, put it to like both sides. It doesn't really have to be this whole way, but aesthetically it looks alright. It would just stop them from like getting straight out of here. What are you hunting? Oh, the cats got in here. Okay. Where did the cats get in from? Because these are obviously the wild cats that I'm hunting. They have spread out. They have spread out so much. There is just so much to go and hunt at the moment. Alright. Have they continued this to say, keep clearing everything. It's not allowed anything in here, which means they should want to remove it, ideally. I also don't have the lights online, and by the look of it, they haven't built them because we still need the steel. Okay, let's prioritize. Instead of building these, let's hit don't allow. Instead of building the excess benches, let's hit don't allow. That is wood. What else in here is steel? I don't think that's steel, that's hay grass, which I can't do yet. That's been unallowed. I think I've disallowed everything that needs steel except for these. And once these are built, hopefully I have disallowed everything properly. Once they're built, I'm hoping to find steel naturally in the ground. I might also put this hitching spot a little bit closer back down with the animals, because honestly they keep taking them really, really far away and I want them to be able to get closer. There might be a bit safer, because if I put it there, it might be close enough that they open them off and then leave them. And speaking of, I do need to keep smoothing this area, because I did undo some of it. This is what's got steel. Don't allow that for the moment because the prisoners are okay. They're down to that's recruitable. You are recruitable. You're unconscious but recruitable. What are you down from? Bionic tongue. Well, that's a thing. I didn't know you could... No, yeah, you can make those. Yeah, right. Anyway. Okay, so a couple of people are recruitable. How are my people in this hospital going? Your lung has been destroyed. Apart from that, everybody else in here is mostly mint. So let's disallow the floor so that if I can get like 1 or 2 people, like, Grim won't do it, I know that. And also I see those cougars roaming around. They should be fine to go basically anywhere. I'm okay with that. we've got a couple of hauling cougars. It's so weird to say that because I normally have hauling panthers and I normally never keep cougars. So this is interesting. Also, we never got the temperature. We never got heat in here. But I am seeing electricals that I can deconstruct in this area. I still got stuff to construct nearby, right? And also if you can do that. I do find it kind of funny that like I don't really do like hunting and stuff. Like I did like some basic shit as a kid, like hunting toads and shit, right? But like I hear like these bucks and stuff like squealing as they're running around. I have no concept of if they actually squeal and run away if you shoot at them. I assume that like they would definitely get spooked. That looks like a fresh kitten. That looks like a very fresh kitten. And we fucked up the wall again. Nuke, are you good to build shit? Maybe, yes. Okay. How do you feel about unbuilding that when you're done stargazing or sleeping or whatever you're doing in the snow over there? This place is just fucking revolting. Honestly, there is like corpses and dirt and there's like snow. I didn't know that snow could get dirty. I haven't seen this. Is this new or am I just not like aware of this? Because like my colony is usually mass cleaning. I don't know. Can build stuff. But one of you can build stuff. Somewhere in this colony you are able to build stuff. Speaking of building stuff, we need to cut off that. I'm an engineer after all. Oh yeah. I didn't know that, but that explains a lot about how you're capable of building stuff. Have we got cats clogging doors? Can you... Don't consume the cat. Lenza, maybe. Don't consume the cat. Alex, please stop trying to consume the cat. Do we not have a storage spot for this? God damn, it's like, please don't at the cat. And don't build that either. Don't allow that. I'm trying to get all of the steel and the electricals that are coming down here to not do that. So that we can build this. This is fucking critical to get more steel at this point. I think it's all turned off. Okay, I think everything else is turned off. The fuck else was I doing? I had somebody building stuff, deconstructing wires. We should have spare wires going and getting built now. I do have to go put the beds in there, and I also probably have lights that I've asked them to build in here, which was gonna steal the steel. Jory's in a daze again. This one, because he's in a depressive mood. Not because, you know, he can't have ambrosia, clearly. What about in storage? What have we got? I saw statues before. That's a lot of cat corpses. I don't know how Keelan feels about these cat corpses. Now, I don't have to put statues in this room because they have just solid gold animal beds. So, I think they're good. You know, I think they're great. They're going to love that room. I should check its beauty soon. Now, this side though, we are reversing the swirl with this. So... we want it there. I guess we want it up like that. Okay. Are there more statues? Calm down, Buck. It's not that serious. It's like this Buck's out here like being shocked about getting shot. You know how it is. Let's chuck you. Oh, there's already a cat in there. I don't know if these are my cats or if these are just generic cats that have decided to like loiter into somebody's room. Whatever. I do find it hilarious though. Oh, wait, that one's steel. I'm going to steal that for it. It's an excellent bed and I would really love to use it, but a steel bed will have steel in it, so we'll use that. I was going to continue the joke of stealing steel, but I think I've stolen that joke a little too much. Anyway, I might just steal myself for the moment. So I'll leave. I'll leave, you guys can stream. Wherever the fuck the other beds are. I don't know if there's other like good beds in here or not, but I'll find out as I put them in. I should realistically, if the one that's deconstructing, I guess if I was to click on them all, they're just going to click on beds. I was going to say, I'm like, they should just technically click beds instead of uninstalling them. And shelter is no longer inspired work frenzy. That's fine. He'll be right. There we are. I've got 2 colonists idle. I will have to take a look at that. What was that? Some steel. Thank you. That, hopefully, if I can get a priority on that. One of you lot that was building down here, I saw yours before. I need the construction. Nichuan, I need you to get your ass up here and build like the fucking wind, mate. These other ones, not that one. Those other ones can pause for just a second. I need one as a priority built, because once one's built, we can start searching. They take a while. I can throw this colony into fast forward, and that's fine as long as we have ample food, which they do. We can fast forward through time and therefore like get to a point where we can find resources and crap. But I don't want to rush that until we actually have got something down to do the research, you know. Plasteel bed. I know we're going to need like plasteel and steel and some fuck knows what else later. That one's also got steel in it. That one's a whole ass jade bed. Alright. Well, I only need a couple more to put down and I've basically got them. There's another jade bed actually. Nice. I will eventually put lights in, but not right now. That one's steel as well. I've never been so inclined to just deconstruct something because it has steel in it. You know what? Okay, apparently X doesn't work anymore. X just doesn't work in my colony, okay? I put X's on these fuckers. Like, I fucking leave these alone. Build that one. Like, it's great that you want to build these, but I think you might have just wasted all the steel. Oh, it's the components. Okay. Alright, that's not as bad. 10 plasteels. Nice. We can chuck that into inventory for the moment. Like, there's a whole bunch of, like, resources I will need towards the end to be able to build stuff. But at the moment, just being able to get, like, the steel and being able to, like, search for it and stuff, and then deep drills and stuff, that's gonna keep the colony going, you know. Otherwise, if I don't find more, we're basically like a dead in the water scenario kind of thing, which is interesting because like I haven't encountered that for a while, you know. I think that's all the beds. Okay, so that's gonna be a few of the beds done. Fucking hell, I keep getting like fish from that protein bar. It's terrible. I don't know, your nightly update on weird like semi-reflux. Do I have more beds that aren't going places? I'm going to put a single bed in here for just a moment and we are going to divide this. I don't super want to take the... I don't really want to take the heaters out of here. Although, I love the color difference. With the different carpets and stuff, it made it completely different. Are these actually warm? They are 0 degrees, and that's 1 degrees. 0 to 1, and this is 28, and that's 28. Yeah, okay, we're a bit all over the shop, but temperature is still temperature, and that's not sealed by the look of it. Do I not have doors on this? And do I not have a roof on it? Not quite. I've got to remove a bit of the roof. That would explain why they're not trying to get at that spot. Okay. The other thing too is some of those goats might give us like milk and shit as well, so all that crap's good. Technically I could fence this, I could put a roof over this maybe. I don't know how that kind of works with a fence. Does anybody know if a fence is technically tall enough or stable enough in RimWorld to support a roof? Because I have no fucking clue. Transport pods. Wait, the research is still going? Why did you notify me? I don't know. Why did it just notify me then? No, whatever it was, I don't think it was quite done. Let's see. Hungry pen animals. I can't do anything about that. Need recreation variety. I don't have stuff for that. Hunter has shield. Who has the shield thing and ranged weapon? Oh, that's because I gave you a weapon and I was going to protect you with the shield belt. Okay. minor break risks. There's a few people that's a little bit upset. Low medication, and they don't have warm clothing, but it's like near the end of winter, so we don't really need it. Where did you drop that, by the way? Where did you drop your belt off? Because I asked them to drop it, and then they probably walked away. There it is. Okay, I actually do have a colonist near the end here that is a pacifist. You. Nuke Dragon can get up here and get yourself a shield belt. It's lightly used at 99%, and it might protect you from possibly getting shot. Maybe. No promises, because like one of my people might drop a grenade next to you anyway. And then there's nothing I can do about that shit. The purple is kind of looking nice now that we apparently have electricity. Oh, did the solar flare end? You know what? I don't know. It's fine. Not getting shot sounds nice. I mean, it does, except grenades and my people have guns, and it doesn't protect you realistically from like my people, unfortunately. But yeah, if it happens, it happens, you know. Did we build the thing? It got 43 steel. Ugh. I think we need 107 more steel before we can finish that. These got components in them, so that's okay. They have enough components. We have actually good amount of components, which we're gonna need a lot of them later. I also have like silver and shit. You know what I should have done? Oh my god, they made it. Holy crap. Smelt like the fucking wind. Who the fuck can smelt my, I don't know what that comes under. I think it's smithing. No, not you. Nurse Lenza. In a minute. Oh, they're reading the books. That's why it's pinging me. Nurse Lenza, I am gonna wake you the fuck up. Go smelt like the wind, mate. I need steel. I need steel so badly. Also, no, that one can stay on. This one can turn off because I don't have anything on it, so the power can go off. I could make stuff with wood, but we only just got everything inside, and if I tell them to go and cut down all the wood, I feel like there's gonna be something dropped, and then I won't be able to like keep up with it. But I'll give it a crack. Let's try to get all the wood that we have in the colony the fuck out of the colony. Cut it all down. Not that we're gonna get that much in winter. This is looking good. I actually don't mind that going down a bit like that. It kind of gives a bit more definition, but it does have to go back in there. That's a good looking little cutie mark thing on our map. I kind of wish I could have added extra definition and stuff, but I would have had to have carved in and then added the lines in a different color and stuff, and I think that looks cute enough. The only problem is it doesn't really define the ears anymore because this one's in on this side, but I like it. It's good. This also will want steel, and that wants steel, which you don't have enough for yet, but once we have one of these things, we can start searching for materials, and that might take them like a while, but like once we can find some more steel, we can build more of them, and then we can find more resources faster, more consistently and stuff. Jory's just out here in like hypothermia town. He doesn't have it though, so his clothes must be pretty good. He's got synthread, he's got camel hide, and he's got flak pants, he's got a simple helmet. Alright, I think everybody's got weapons, and I think we have like spare everything. They are making a lot of like spare clothing and stuff, so we constantly have like a good turnover of gear, which I can also sell too if I happen to have the extra stuff. We do have psychic super pulses, which I want to try to keep towards like when we have to eventually do a battle. Is that steel? That simple helmet, maybe? That's, ooh, holy shit, we got like 60 steel in here. Hang on a second, I forgot about unfinished items. I don't usually have to pay so close attention to what my colony is doing, because normally they're just doing shit and they're doing good shit, you know? It's good shit. I'll leave the plaster one because I don't need to take the material from that. But that should give me like, hold on, there we go. There's the thing I had to remember to do is don't do slate blocks. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Did you need to be reminded about the art bench marble blocks? I did. It was right on time. I just saw the little like nub there and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I said that they couldn't have marble blocks a while ago, but I forgot to tell them they're not allowed to have slate blocks. But you're definitely like on the same page as me in that moment. I'm like, wait a minute. There was something else I was supposed to do. Also, by the look of it, we might have room for 3 or 4 more books on those shelves before I probably need to do something else with them. But it's good. I don't know how many more potentially partially made things we might have in this area. It's kind of difficult to see because even with the shelves, there's so many fucking animal corpses in here. There is a spare bed. There's a granite bed. Okay, hold on. Alright. Let's chuck you in here too. I know that it's kind of cramping the style of like if the couples are still in these, you know? Like I don't think you're in here with your lover, mate. Are you? You're not in here with your lover. I don't know who's the couples in my colony. I guess technically if I really wanted to, when it says that there's like new lovers and stuff, I could find them in here. There's a set. And Jackal. And I immediately clicked off, but I think it's supposed to maybe be you. No, maybe the other one. Tamer. I feel like that was one of them. Fine. They're both kind of like taken. It's fine. I don't really have like the space. I was supposed to put like double beds, more double beds. You can technically, I think, make people sleep in the same bed when they're not a couple. I don't know how they feel about it. Yeah, let's find out. Alex, how do you feel about getting a bedmate? Fuck knows what. Should be one of the other Alexes actually, because the other Alexes should be all displaced for the most part. Who's like sleeping somewhere? Hold on. Who's sleeping somewhere that they're not supposed to be? Roommates. They're roommates for sure, but they're also bedmates, essentially. You might have a proper bed. Any of these set to... No, none of them are unknown. So I just gotta find somebody that needs a bed. I'm trying to find somebody that might just be like randomly sleeping somewhere they're not supposed to be. Like Nuke? Which Nuke are you? Herder. Alright. Nuke, you're gonna bunk with Alex. Let's see. Nuke, Herder, Healer, Herder. There you go. Alright. Now you have a bed. Cool. So if you happen to become lovers or something like that, if whatever happens, I do think it's like allocated to males, and I don't think either of you guys have got like the trait for gay or whatever, so I doubt that that's gonna cause loving. But you know, I don't fucking know with RimWorld. RimWorld has some like, I don't know, it has opportunities for many colonists. Oh my god, they're building. Josh is out here just fucking clutching the build. Please tell me you have some skills. Is this the female we've been trying to recruit this whole time? Kanto, mate. You made a life decision and I don't think you have a... Boomerlope revenge in amongst this. You're not that hurt. You've been bitten and that's not hurt as much. I need to send somebody down to help you. You two, get your cheeks down there. Boomerlope revenge. What did I do to the Boomerlope? He clicked maybe one of them. Red, it might be time to like cheese it, mate. Maybe cheese it back home and I'll just grab a few people. Get your asses out here and we'll light up the Boomerlopes. I'd love to be able to shoot them on the water. That would be so cool. There is a Megasoft in the area. Kanto is downed. Hold on. I need a bit more of a rescue that. Lenza, I need you to get down here. Whoop. I finger slipped off the key. 5 hours to death. Good luck with that, mate. And why are you out here with... Are you trying to feed it insect meat? No wonder why it attacked you. Holy crap. That explains some things. Colonist needs to rescue. Yes, we know that. Red looks like they're holding their own. Red can just get out of the shock pile. Ooh, we might actually be able to take it down without... That one's not dead yet. Oh, Lenza was up here. Okay, well, that group's done. And... What? Lenza's in here. Can you guys attack this? And Nuke can go and do the rescue, because I think Lenza's a little bit too hurt for that rescue. Alright, even one of the cougars was getting out here in this. I mean, they're wandering, but you know. Yes, it is built. It has been built. I don't know if these things need to be undercovered. I assume that they don't. But now that that's built, I can let you guys say yes to these things. And who the fuck can work on that? Who's our highest fucking intelligence? Something went kaboom in the background. Sexy, maybe, can you work on it? Already scanning. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, so the last one must have blown up here. I want you guys to haul them. I know they're extremely on fire, but we kind of want to eat those, maybe. I mean, they're barbecue roasting themselves, so... Also, I want that not to be a home. These are fine, these are fine. That amuses me deeply. New recruit, cannon event right here with fucking cannon. Mate, you daytimer, nighttimer. You are a daytimer, and Kanto is maybe gonna make it. Let's see, let's get you allocated up. So, alright. I feel like I double clicked on something then, but it's fine. What do you want to do? Let's get the list back to wherever the fuck it was. There's no way I took you in at that point in time. You can do what? Wardening? A lot of wardening. Well, we have prisoners actively, and you can do art. So, underground steel. Holy crackers. Hold on. We need that. There. Rush job. Fantastic. Where is it? It's here. I need... Oh, you know what I gotta build now? Is I gotta build the fucking scanner, the drilly thingies. This thing. And I gotta get power to it too. I wasn't thinking. This is fine. We'll make 3 of them if I can take power up to it. Actually, technically I could slap a battery next to it if it had power in it. Alright, well, it's not like we can build that immediately. And I think I needed to do something with research. You're a Gamard. You recruit. Rennick, maybe? Miscellaneous named colonist. You two are fine. Let's get you to go attack. And both of yous go work and whoop, a little bit over spill there. And wherever the fuck you guys are. Is he... You can do doctoring to a capacity. You're not like the cream of the... Ah, Kanto died. Fuck. Time for class. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be here for the next couple of days. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Not usually streaming Wednesday, but head off if you need to. And leaving a lurk and stuff will acquire you lots of silver, which is pretty cool. You like construction? Let's get you construction. Smithing. I'm gonna leave you on a low thing for that. That's a shame for Kanto. And I guess we have to cremate the fucker now too. He had a steel helmet too, so that's a whole thing. Lenza, mate, I know you're playing a game. Can you cremate? You get cremating. Somebody's left that in the fucking door, so this is ambiently too cold. Can you hold that out of there? This is what's using the steel. No. I love the enthusiasm, guys, to make plants. I really love that. But We need that so much more somewhere else. What was that? Polar bear. another polar bear. Wait a minute. This is ambient. Oh man, if I was into renaming my characters, that one would be called Ambient. Where are you? You're a male. What's the other one? Are they both males? Where is my other polar bear? Is that a grizzly? A polar? Okay, it is a male. Okay, so we basically know that like the male one's known as Ambient. And you are going where? Oh, you're 10 years old too. You're a bit of an older bear. Alright. Well, my polar bears and bears in general are kind of still just kind of running around. I kind of thought about just letting them go wherever. Because I feel like that doesn't really matter. It's really only the rhinos, maybe the Megasoft, that I care about. Not letting them like inside where cooking is and shit. That's fine. So, let's see. Research. I feel like we're not researching something. Can I do cryo sleep yet? It's still locked. Am I researching something else that I'm unaware of intentionally? Multi-analyzer. It needs maybe do. No, it's locked. Maybe because I don't have the multi-analyzer.